There's a quiet moment in every person's life. A moment where you look at someone you loved and you whisper to yourself, "Why did I choose them? Why did I give my heart to a person who was never meant to hold it?" You wonder why your soul reaches for those who don't reach back, why your loyalty attaches to people who haven't earned it, why your heart beats harder for those who break it the fastest. And if you've ever asked yourself this, you're not broken. You're human. A human whose psychology has been shaped long before the first heartbreak ever arrived. Today, we go all the way inside that psychology, deep into the hidden architecture of attachment, memory, childhood moments, unmet needs, emotional imprints, and invisible wounds. We dive into the subconscious forces that pull you toward the wrong people, even when the right ones stand directly in front of you. And by the end of this journey, you'll finally understand the pattern. You'll finally understand yourself. 1. The invisible attraction to familiar pain. You don't fall for people randomly. You fall for people who match the emotional world you learned when you were young. And sometimes, that emotional world was full of uncertainty. Maybe affection came inconsistently. Maybe love was earned, not given. Maybe feeling ignored, overlooked, or invisible became normal. So when you grow up, you unconsciously gravitate toward people who recreate that familiar emotional landscape, even if it hurts you. Because the mind isn't searching for what's healthy, it's searching for what feels like home. Home, even when home was chaotic. Familiarity, even when familiarity was painful. This is why someone who is stable, kind, available, warm, might feel boring, while someone unpredictable feels intoxicating. The brain confuses intensity with love, and it confuses chaos with passion. You're not choosing the wrong people. You're choosing the people who match your earliest emotional blueprint. 2. The wound of emotional hunger. There is a kind of person who grows up chronically underloved. Not unloved, just underloved. Love was present, but not fully. Available, but not consistently. Warm, but sometimes cold. This creates emotional hunger, a silent starvation of the heart. And when you're emotionally hungry, you mistake crumbs for a feast. That one good morning text from someone inconsistent feels like fireworks. That one moment of vulnerability from someone usually cold feels like a breakthrough. That one "I miss you" from someone who disappears for days feels life-changing. When love has been scarce, you become a master at magnifying the smallest pieces of affection. And the wrong people are experts at giving exactly enough to keep you attached, but never enough to make you secure. 3. The trauma bond you don't realize you're in. When someone hurts you and heals you, ignores you and then apologizes, pushes you away and then pulls you back, your brain forms a trauma bond. It's not love. It's a chemical addiction. Dopamine from hope, oxytocin from bonding, cortisol from stress, adrenaline from uncertainty. Your nervous system gets addicted to the roller coaster. And the saddest part? This type of bond feels stronger than healthy love. Not because it's deeper, but because it's more chaotic. You don't love the person. You love the high of emotional intensity. You love the fantasy of who they could be, not who they actually are. 4. You choose people who reflect the way you see yourself. There is a quiet truth people rarely acknowledge. You accept the love you believe you deserve. If you think you're not enough, you'll fall for people who treat you like an option. If you believe you're hard to love, you'll stay with people who make you prove your worth. If deep down you feel unworthy, you'll attach to those who confirm that belief. But when someone genuinely loves you, compliments you, prioritizes you, sees goodness in you, you pull away. You feel exposed. You feel undeserving. This is why the wrong people feel safe, because they match your wounds. The right people feel threatening, because they challenge them. 5. The mind loves what it can't predict. Humans have a strange psychological bias. We chase unpredictability. People who are inconsistent make your brain work harder. Your mind becomes obsessed with decoding their behavior. You create stories about their intentions. You analyze every word, every pause, every silence. And the more effort your brain invests, the more valuable that person feels. You stop confusing chaos with love. You stop romanticizing emotional neglect. You stop chasing people you have to earn. And slowly, you start choosing people who choose you. If you're listening to this, you're already breaking the cycle. Awareness is the first step toward emotional freedom. You deserve a love that holds you, not a love that haunts you. You deserve someone who chooses you willingly, not someone you have to convince. You deserve peace, more than you deserve the illusion of passion. And when you heal, you will love differently. You will choose differently. You will finally stop falling for the people who can't love you. And you'll finally make space for the person who can. This is your turning point. This is the moment things begin to shift. If this message touched your heart, if it explained something you've been carrying for years, if it helped you see yourself more clearly, subscribe to Dr. Veyne, because you deserve answers. You deserve healing. You deserve to understand the story inside your mind so it stops controlling your life. Your healing begins here. Your clarity begins now. And your future self is already thanking you.